This song, Visiting Hours, I don't know much about this guy who was your friend, mentor.
Oh, Michael, yeah.
Who is this guy to you?
Well, so he started off being my Australian promoter, but I became close to him pretty much instantly because he gave my manager his first job. So I met him in like 2011, and he's a promoter. So you know promoters. He's a super fun guy, super personable,
Big personality.
Yeah, big personality. And I did tours with him and always had fun. My biggest show that I did in like 2015, I did Wembley Stadium, and I had an after party with 7 of my best friends and Michael. And it would be like us 22-year-olds and Michael, who was probably like 57 at the time or something like that. And, we both had our career highs together. We both together sold the most tickets that had ever been sold in Australia. He, on the day that they announced it, right, it's Australian summer, and he got an ice sculpture of me made to announce that we'd sold 1 million tickets and invited all the press. And I think I'd been out the night before, was sleeping in, and the ice sculpture basically just melted before I turned up. But yeah, man, he's just a fantastic bloke, and he sadly passed away in March.
Was it a sudden thing? Like was he sick for a long time, or did he just suddenly die and you never got to say goodbye to him?
Yeah, it was literally that. It was, and the way that I've been talking about it in interviews is, my grandparents have died, and I feel like when you're at school, everyone's grandparents are dying, so you sort of accept that that's going to happen at some point. And my grandmother got very sick in 2016, and it was like an 8-month process of her passing away, and I got to move back home and spend loads of time with her and have loads of conversations. She told me about her childhood, and we had and by the time she passed away, it was really sad, but everyone had kind of made peace with it. Whereas with Michael, I got a call at 3:00 in the morning from his son, just saying, and I knew as soon as I got the call. I basically woke up. It was actually to my wife's phone. She nudged me. I woke up and she said, "Matt is calling." And I just instantly knew. And it was like I've never had anything that heavy happen. And I managed to get out to Australia for his memorial, but it was in quarantine where I finished this song. And man, grief's just it's a heavy thing that I just hadn't experienced. And being sort of locked in a house waiting to go to this thing to grieve with his family and kind of figuring out what the hell was going on. And I think the best thing about being in that house was having my daughter, because she was like 6 months, and also kids don't know what the hell's going on. So she's like, but I'm happy. So then you suddenly have to
be happy.
Be happy, yeah. Be happy.
Yeah, I don't know what's worse. No goodbye, or I don't want the long goodbye. I think I'll be too sad. I couldn't bear to say goodbye to everyone.
I mean, that's what this song is about. I've accepted that he's not coming back, but all I want is 5 more minutes. That's what the song's about. It's about having visiting hours where you go in and you go, hey man, I'm going to see you in 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years, whatever it is. I will see you. But before I go, this is what's going on.